Hello everyone, it's Brett here, Lionheart84, and I'm having a quick look now, which I've just brought out of the kitchen, my Surinam Cherry. It's just over, well over a metre tall now. This did actually produce a few fruits last year that frankly were pretty unpalatable as far as I'm concerned. Didn't like the aftertaste of them at all, but it's probably a seed growing plant, and I've heard they vary quite a lot in quality, and I wouldn't be surprised if a seed grown one might produce fruits that aren't as nice as perhaps a recognised cultivar, or they might simply not be very nice fruits to my taste. Sometimes people seem to be in love with fruits that I'm not very impressed by. Anyway, it's overwintered quite well in the kitchen. It's been in this pot. I think I got the plant at least 18 months ago. It did quite well last summer, but I left it indoors the whole time, or at least until late summer, and I think this year it'll be fine outside all summer, although it might possibly not flower as a result of being outside, because it did flower when it was in the house. Probably gives it a lot more protection, but I'd like to get it toughened up, especially as I've had some seedlings that have survived the whole winter in the summer house without heating, and they were only seedlings and they were fine. So I think this would probably be alright in the summer house next winter if I can make room for it. So I just thought I'd let people who are interested have a quick look, and then I'm going to flip the camera around and we'll do a quick repotting on it. And again, I'm going to be using that 511 mix that I'm using for all of my citrus, which is predominantly orchid bark, as I think it's going to leave the roots a lot more aerated and less prone to overwatering. So I'll quickly pause the camera, flip it round, and we'll carry on. So I've decided to go up from this pot size to this pot size. I think that will be a good increase and hopefully should boost its growth. So let's just get some compost in it. As I said, I'm using this very open, probably slightly acidic mix. I think most of these tropical ones are probably happy in an acidic mix. Let's just check the height of this quickly in the pot. Just put the pot in there. Maybe we need to take about an inch out the bottom. Try not to fall over in front of you. Okay, let's pop it out the pot. See what it looks like. Yeah, wow, that's really, this only went in this last year. They're obviously quite vigorous rooters, because look, probably see it's got plenty of roots coming out the sides and the bottom. Doesn't appear to be a taproot developing plant, so I'm just going to slightly, I don't want to damage the roots, but I just want to loosen the sides so they can get out into the new compost, which hopefully will be to their liking. It's quite dry, I've not been watering it too much. Get that in there. Again, it's another tropical that it's got a few mealy bugs on it, but it hasn't suffered too badly. It's obviously not a magnet for them like some of the plants are. So I am going to give it a little spray, but it doesn't appear to be suffering too much. I've incorporated some granular fertiliser into this compost to give it a little bit of a feed, but I'm going to make sure I feed them intermittently over summer. And what I might do is I think I'll just give this a little haircut in a minute with some scissors, just to take off any really thin spindly growths, just so that it concentrates on the stronger branches. And I mean, all being well, if it takes to being outside, we could potentially, if our climate suits it, we could see flower buds on this by possibly the end of June. And these only take about, they're only something like about 6 weeks from flower to fruit. So this is one plant that can fruit outside here. The only downside is if it's not particularly tasty fruit, then it's not it's not that exciting. It'd be nice to get some fruits here on plants that are actually quite pleasant to eat. So anyway, that's my Surinam Cherry. That's I think it's Eugenia Uniflora, I believe, if I remember rightly. I haven't got a label on it, but I should be able to remember them by now. So thanks for watching the video, I much appreciate it. Please remember to give the video a thumbs up if you don't object. You're welcome to share it with anybody might be interested. It's doing quite well in here in the UK. By all means, please do subscribe to my channel. It doesn't cost anything, it's completely free. If anything I'm growing interests you, and click on the bell if you'd like updates on new videos as they come out. I'll catch up with you all in the next video. Brett out for now. Let me reach through and turn that off.